EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now is the kicker, Chris Nagar. And we are underway in Foxborough. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Now Lawrence on first down. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. But there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. It's a party now. Woo! Slam, slam, slam.
On first down, Lawrence.
Bang, bang. No, off.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play there for New England. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. On play action, Lawrence. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Patriots are on the board here first in the season opener. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A running play there, going to get 10 and a quick first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 65 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Lawrence going deep here for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Hey. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Room to run past midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. Now Lawrence. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 40 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 89 yards for him on the ground in this first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Here's 2nd and 10.
43. Bring it. Bring it. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Get wild now.
SOS, SOS. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Kill, kill, kill. Kill.
Delta.
Bridgewater to throw it. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
43 is the mic. Target, 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 target.
Go Delta.
They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there for the Dolphins. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Claypool with another catch. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready. Ready. You got nothing today. Go Delta. Got nothing. Share.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Here we go, O. Here we go, O. One's the mic. Watch one. Watch one. Watch the pass.
Go Delta. So Mike's number 1. Mike's number 1. Switch up. Switch up.
Mike 1.
Here's Bridgewater.
Tight down. Tight down. There you go.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Check, go get him, go get him, go get him.
They just do get the play off. Now Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play there for the Patriots. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Hey, box drop, box drop. Hey!
Run, watch the run.
Switch, switch. Whip, 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 whip. Go.
Lawrence will throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where I came from.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Bridgewater. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
Take four.
On third down, Bridgewater. Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
We go. 8, read. Get to 9. Mike over there. Come off the ball hard.
Mike 9.
Hey, orbit. Watch QB draw. Watch QB draw. Kill. Hey, turn it out.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Flushed out right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. To Lamb, he pulls it in. What a catch. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Bridgewater's throw caught by Bird here. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. This is caught. It's Kirk. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play there for the Dolphins. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the 35 on 2nd down, Bridgewater. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Pass complete to Bird out right here. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From the 24, Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy.
From the gun, Bridgewater.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they'll try for it here on 4th. Bridgewater and company stay out there.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Coming for you.
They'll try and throw for it here. And able to find Kirk complete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
43. Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
They'll throw again, Bridgewater. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Throw caught here by Bird. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Delta. Out. Here we go. 5 down.
Bridgewater again. Man open is Robinson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play there for the Dolphins. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
It's gonna be a Delta. Delta. Be a long day. Get wild now. Sponge. No.
I got him, man. I got him. He's mine.
Throwing, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Where you at? Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that?
To the air again with Bridgewater. And this is going to be intercepted.
I'm gonna show you, man.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Pats will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Going deep here for Watkins. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Left side to Lamb. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
2nd down and goal. Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Benny Snell there to make the grab. And the Patriots are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Double tight, double tight. Here we go. 5 down, 5 down. We got 3, fellas. We got 3. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Now Bridgewater. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Christian Kirk, 78 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Yep. Watch the slant. Mike 9, Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get tonight. Mike over there. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game, and when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
We got a seal. We got a seal. Don't let him breathe.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. It got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there for the Patriots. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A nice throw there. We've seen a lot of those from this young man. How would you assess, Charles, his first start thus far?
I think it's been everything that they could have asked for because he's handled all the basic things quite well.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Again, it's Barkley. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 5. First down, Dolphins.
Go Delta. 43 is the mic, boys. 43. Check, 43.
Play fake. Bridgewater. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Bridgewater now. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Desperation time. 4th down. Bridgewater. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. 20. 10.
I'm the best in the game.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, Bridgewater. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
2nd and 10.
They're going to need some therapy after this. 43. Boys, 43. Check, 43.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Quick slant, finding Claypool. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
I got him. Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
And again, it's Bridgewater. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Check, 43. Come on. You better bring it.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's into the hands of Jacob Harris. And he's taken down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 10.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. He runs.
Bridgewater on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch the slant. 43 is the mic, boys. 43. Check, 43.
Here's Bridgewater. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
No gain on this defense. No gain. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go, D. All day.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Saquon Barkley. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Hey, zoom. Slam. Bang.
To throw again on 2nd down, Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Hey, Haywood. We got a seal. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. No. Be different.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Check the backer.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Pats,